In this video, we're going to talk about some pedal power options from Gator. First up is the Power 1 Max, which is a daisy chain power supply where you get a 9-volt DC adapter and an 8-output cable. The 9-volt DC adapter can provide up to 1700 milliamps of current, and it's got a nice slim design that only occupies one outlet on a power strip. The unit works with variable input voltage, anywhere from 115 to 230 volts, so it can be used internationally, and its compact size means it's great for traveling, especially where you need to pack light and maybe you can't bring a pedal board and you're restricted to just bringing some loose pedals. Now, the Power 1 Max is awesome for portability, but if you need something that has isolated outputs and that can be mounted to a small pedal board, then the Power 5 is a good option, with 5 9-volt outputs that can each supply up to 120 milliamps. Now, if that's not enough outputs, or if it's not enough voltage or current options for you, then stick around and we'll take a look at the Power 8 and the Power 12. The Power 8 has 8 isolated outputs, 7 of which supply DC with switchable voltages, and I'm going to take you through that right now. So 3 of these outputs run at 120 milliamps and they're switchable between 9 and 12 volts, while there are 2 250 milliamp outputs. One is switchable from 9 to 12 volts, while the other can be switched from 9 to 18 volts. Then there are 2 remaining 120 milliamp outputs that can be switched to operate between 4 and 9 volts, and this is accomplished by using the sag control, where you can kind of dial in the voltage and simulate the effects of a dying battery. The Power 8 also has an output that provides 12 volts, 500 milliamps of AC voltage. But just bear in mind that the 9 to 12 volt 250 milliamp DC output and the 12 volt 500 milliamp AC output can't be used simultaneously, meaning you can power up to 7 pedals with the Power 8. The Power 12 has 12 isolated outputs. 11 of these can be used for powering pedals, and there's a USB-C output that can be used for charging a device or powering the included gooseneck LED light. Now, in terms of its power capabilities for powering pedals, the Power 12 supplies DC voltage only. There are 7 outlets that provide 120 milliamps of current, and they run at different voltages. 2 of those run at 18 volts, 3 of them are switchable between 9 and 12 volts, and the remaining 2 are switchable between 4 and 9 volts with the adjustable sag control. The remaining 4 outlets on the Power 12 are high current 9-volt outlets. 2 of these supply 300 milliamps, while the other 2 supply 500 milliamps. The Power 5, Power 8, and Power 12 all feature an on-off switch, and they're all built into a heavy-duty, rugged metal enclosure that features integrated slots that facilitates direct mounting. Each of these comes with a power cord and an assortment of power cables for your pedals. For more information about any of these power supplies or any other Gator products, please visit americanmusical.com.